Yo, how are you guys all doing? I know that there's not a lot of people in here right now, but we're going to wait for all you guys to get in here. Got a lot of stuff that I'm going to be throwing at y'all. There's some videos that's going to be premiering today. There's going to be some reaction videos, all that good stuff. But again, that's going to be a little later. Let me go ahead and move some things around here so we can get going and allow you folks to come on into here and get yourself settled in and all that good stuff. But I do appreciate you all being in here right now. All right, let's see. Who we got in here? And I know a lot of folks are not going to be notified that I've actually gone live, so that's actually completely fine. All right, let's see who we got in the house. Who do we have in his house? Okay, this is not updating. I see that there's like on one side is showing that there's 60 people, on the other side is showing there's 30. There we go. We got Irish Eyes in the house here. Anon 123 is in the house. Janet Wren is in the house. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing great. I know a lot of folks are sitting here thinking, where have you been? Look, check this out. I wasn't banned from YouTube this time or anything like that. I was just gone, family stuff. So just letting y'all all know that. So, but I definitely want y'all to tune in to this particular thing right here, because this is really interesting right here. Really interesting. Let's see who else we got in the house. There we go. Harold, Dale, Lee, Dragonfly. Likewise, peace and blessings right back at you. Yeah, it's interesting. It's going to be really interesting. All right, Al Kimmy, how you doing, sis? Pam, tuning in via Facebook. Appreciate you doing that. Paul said this topic looks interesting. I think I already read that. Lee Burke said, love your videos. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Josh Hendricks, yo. Hey, Ty, Pride Flower Pansexual. My God, yeah. Oh, no, this is going to be interesting. This is something that me and my wife watched. But again, guys, I know y'all thinking like, what is going on? I'm just allowing this time to kind of go through this music to play. I don't even know if you guys can even hear the music, tell you the truth. Do y'all even hear any music? I do on my side. I guess I can go to my own channel and see. Let's see. Wow, y'all don't hear anything. Okay. Still nothing, huh? Somebody said now. Well, you might not. All right. It says music now. Now I do. There we go. I might go ahead and jump into this at the 2-minute mark, so about 10 seconds there, or when this song goes off is when I'll probably do it. All right, good people. Glad that you guys are all here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in right now. I know a lot of people. I know. I'm going to try my best to kind of get on this thing where I'm going to be alerting you guys like days ahead when I plan to go live and do a certain video. I'm just so used to going live and popping up and doing it that way. So forgive me for that. I'm going to get better at doing that. So that being said, let me just let you guys all know I'm glad that y'all all here to tune in on this topic right here. Also, don't forget, if you are subscribed to my channel, just double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel, because people are being unsubscribed from my channel. Okay. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like the information and things that I'm putting out here. It helps circulate the video and put it out there in the YouTube world. All right. So appreciate it if you did that. And if you're going to send anything to support the channel, right down there, you see the Cash App. I'd rather have you send it through the Cash App right there. Cash App sign Modern Renaissance Man, instead of doing a super chat, because super chats, YouTube gets a portion of that, and I don't want them to get anything because I am being completely demonetized by them because they no like me and me no care. All right, me no care. Okay, all right, folks. So, with that being said, this topic that I'm going to bring up right now is a result of some stuff that me and my wife have watched over the weeks. There's this show out called Ready to Love, and it features Tommy, nephew Tommy, Steve Harvey. They said nephew Tommy, and it's this thing where couples all meet of different ages, and they're black, and they meet and they just come together because they're ready to finally settle down, find love, get married, etc., etc. So now, according to the video the thumbnail that you guys all see on this particular this thumbnail you guys all see featuring this couple that I was just showing, I want to let you guys know something. Let me show you who the two that I'm talking about, because I wanted to show particular them two together. Okay, let's see if it's going to tell me to share the screen here. Give me a second. Where is it? Okay, here we go. I want you guys to see this screen right here. Okay. Okay, you guys can all see that screen, right? Okay, now the reason why I want to show you guys this particular screen right here is because this couple right here, this young man right here and this woman right here, they actually end up being the ones that hit it off really, really well on the show. They really hit it off. He liked her. She liked him. They had the most chemistry. He had complete love for this woman. This woman told this man that she had kids. Now, throughout the show, while this was playing, my wife and I looked at this, and I said from the beginning, this is a bad idea. Along with my own sons, I said I would not encourage any man to get with a woman who already have children and she have a baby daddy. But in this particular case, this lady has two children, right? She has two children and she has two baby daddies. Now, this man right here, despite of all that, because they were coming together on the show, they went through the process of eliminating other individuals that they did, that they thought they wanted, didn't want to, but everything came down to a conclusion that these two definitely wanted each other. They definitely wanted each other. Okay? They wanted each other. He knew she had kids and he knew that she had baby daddies. They chose to be together when the show ended. They chose to be together. They were ready for love, ready to start this life, possibly getting married. And this right here is the reunion show to see what happened. And I purposely want you guys to see some of this footage right here, because I think, again, she got two kids and two baby daddies, or she got three kids and then two baby daddies. But despite of that, this man, who I completely disagree with, he was willing to go in and do that anyway, because throughout the show, you hear this man talk about how he loved children and he has been with people before that had children. But I want y'all to pay attention to what unfolded here, okay? I want y'all to pay attention to this. Check this out. And I'm going to pause it every now and then because copyrights, okay? Look at the body language already. Look at this. But this is how they ended it right here on the show. They ended it just like this.
Boss was completely vulnerable, looking to find an empress. Jeffrey.
Can you guys hear this? I'm waiting for y'all response a little bit, but I want to know if you guys can hear it. Give me a yes, somebody. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all not hear it? Can y'all still hear me? Is it actually playing? Where are y'all? Okay. Oh, wow. And for some reason in StreamYard, I'm not getting you guys' response. Okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay. Let me see if I can turn it up because I definitely want y'all to catch on and hear this. All right. Volume all the way up. Volume all the way up. Here we go.
I choose you.
Andre,
I have to do this, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to do this.
Addison, I choose you in every way.
So they chose each other. I told y'all they already knew about each other. And guys, I know y'all going to probably be annoyed by this. I have to pause it for copyright reasons.
I am ready to start my journey with my biblical husband, Andre.
Look at that. With her biblical husband, Andre.
I'm blushing right now.
She's blushing. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to something else, too. I want y'all to pay attention to something else, too. Look at how she's, I'm ready to start my journey. I'm ready to start my journey with my biblical husband. Look how she's talking. Just pay attention. Keep that in mind, okay? Just keep that in mind. And again, for those of you that are just tuning in, I have to pause it for copyright reasons.
I'm so excited.
I got you by my side.
Good kisses and smooches.
Wow.
Now, look at them right now. I'm just saying. Look at the body language right now. Y'all see that body language? Look at her facial expression. He seems to be a little like, okay, yeah. But look at her. What happened? You can already tell, look at this, like something went pretty dang on bad. What happened, y'all? We were about to see.
All right.
Okay.
Look, everybody, all right, okay.
So, Jeffrey, why do you think you hit it off with so many of these men early on?
Mark Anthony, he's very honest.
I just want to get to the part of them.
Does it waver?
We had that beautiful moment on the finale. And then after that, I didn't hear from Dre.
Look at that. She says she didn't hear from him. After the finale, she said she didn't hear from him. But let's find out.
Wow.
There was an event down here, and I told Dre, I said, hey, I'm coming. I'll be down here. This was like maybe what, at least 2-3 weeks after? Still hadn't. Yeah.
After the
Pay attention.
last day.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like I'm being attacked.
Ain't nobody attacking you.
Now look, here we go. Now this is what happened. Look what happened to this. The minute this man said, I feel like I'm being attacked. Look at the sister. Look at the sister. Ain't nobody, this has nothing to do with this other woman. But this just to show you. Now nobody attacking you. Here we go. This is what they do. Give me a second here.
So there are things that bothered me and that did not sit well with me that I couldn't address during the
children.
process.
There are things that he said he couldn't address during the process of him being on the show that he wanted to talk to her about and get with her about. But check it out.
I just heard you say, my
Do
children.
you want me to say specifically why?
Now look at him. Look at him. Do you want me to say?
Want to say, because I'll go
I want
word by
somebody
word.
to say it.
So this is
Okay.
basically, so when we went out to
Okay.
dinner, he goes, I just want to know about, the fathers in your kids' lives.
This man chose to be with her, y'all. He knew about her kids. He knew about her kids. And he's simply saying, I want to know about the fathers of your children. That's it.
Why aren't they present?
What is, guys, is that not a legitimate question? This black man who you told that you have 3 kids with 2 baby daddies, y'all chose each other in the end. And now he's asking about the children's fathers and why are the fathers not in the children's lives? What's so offensive about that? That's, to me, that's honorable that he's even doing that. He's even concerned about it like that. Okay. But we're going to go and find out why. And again, I know y'all going to get, look, I get it. I know it's irritating that I keep stopping, but I have to, so this don't get stolen or copyrighted is what I'm getting at.
Do you want to reach out and ask them?
See, what's wrong with that? Let's go back a little bit. Look, listen.
He goes, I just want to know about, the fathers in your kids' lives? Why aren't they present? Do you want to reach out and ask them?
Guys, I mean, am I missing something here? Am I missing something here? What did he do that was completely wrong? What did he do that was what did he do that was so wrong?
As if I have control over grown ass men.
It just seems
I think
suspicious that you have two fathers in a life and they're not involved with
It
their
seems
kids.
suspicious
Now, see, he's just telling the truth.
that you
children.
don't know that
So
black
for me-
men do this every single day.
Uh-oh, now look at that. Shots fired right there. Shots fired. Shots fired. Now she just grouped everybody. So that's when me and my wife got to talking about this. She grouped all black men in there. That black men do this every day. Now check this. Watch the response right here, folks.
Nothing to
it's
do
not
with
for me
black
to
men.
chase
It has
this.
nothing to do with
Excuse
black
me,
men.
excuse
Now look, he said it has nothing to do with black men. But watch this. Other men.
It does.
Excuse me.
That's an
Excuse
attack.
me, excuse me. Black men don't do that every day,
No.
all right?
Boom. Other guy spoke up. Black men don't do this every day. Right? Watch the response.
Let
They
me be
do.
the first one to
Black
stop
men
you.
do this
No, they
every
don't.
day.
All men do this.
Boom. See what my guy just said? I get it though. Let's be real.
And don't do that every day,
No.
all right? Let
They
me be
do.
the first one to
Black
stop
men
you.
do this
No, they
every
don't.
day.
All men do this.
But her perspective is valid.
Yeah, that's her experience.
Yeah. It's
Thank you
valid.
so much.
They go to sisters. But her perspective is valid. Her perspective is valid. No, her perspective is anecdotal. But again, let's be real. We do all know that a lot of blacks don't have the father in the home. And we know the percentage of how terrible the kids do when they just have a single mom. But this man just asking about them boys, her children's fathers. And have you reached out to see if why? Now let's pay attention. Have you reached out to see why the fathers don't want to see their children? I ain't about to get no grown A man to try to get, but look, pay attention, y'all. Just keep paying attention.
Quit trying to twist it. And
Wow.
I'll say that to everyone.
How many black
Yes,
men are
they
in here?
do.
Yeah, how many black men are in here?
I'm not playing around this reunion.
So don't play around. Let's do it.
Let me
Yeah, exactly. Let's like dude said. Now I love that he's standing up for other black men. Oh, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
let me just clear this up a tad bit. Let's at least use the phrase, not all black men. Let's be
They're
clear
rangy.
about that. Let's get
Exactly. Not all black men do that.
back to where we were, because we're not talking about men and women. We're talking about you two.
Exactly.
Dre was looking for a reason. So let me figure out a problem.
Now watch this. Already, y'all, she said he was looking for a reason, in other words, to break up with her or to cut things off. That cannot be it. You want to know why? Because he already knew about her children and her children's fathers. And throughout the show, he still chose to be with her. And he said there's some things that they couldn't address during the shooting of the show because of the show. But then once the show ended, the cameras are gone, people ain't in your face. Now they can get down to the nitty gritty, right? There's nothing wrong with him doing that. Right? So here we go.
Problem in Jeffrey.
Perception.
Okay. Yeah, she's got kids and the fathers aren't involved. So that's a problem for me.
Doesn't make sense.
Here we go.
Most of my relationships has been with women with kids.
Uh-oh. Most of his relationship has been with women with kids.
I love kids.
Boom. He loved kids.
So, question I asked Jeffrey, why are your two fathers with two different kids not in your kid's life?
What's wrong with that?
What was her response?
Well, she gave me many different reasons, and I didn't buy it.
Here we go. Y'all, here we go.
The kids don't voluntarily say, I don't want to see my dad.
Uh-oh. This happens all the time. When you do mentorship and things like I do, this happens all the time. And that's why whenever we do mentor certain kids, we have to make sure we talk with the single mother. We have to get them out of this certain mindset that this woman right here is simply displaying. Now, I'm not just trying to call this out because this woman is black, but because they on this huge kick nowadays with representation. Well, I'm showing a lot of women out there, especially ones that we mentor, that's from the hood. I'm just being real. That's from the hood. This woman is supposedly a professional, career independent woman. and look at the same exact type of response. Look at the same exact type of behavior and characteristics that this black woman who's a professional, independent, got her own money with her kids and 2 baby daddies. Look at the type of characteristics that she is displaying when it comes to her children seeing their fathers. Pay attention. This is why this is what I'm talking about. Mentees, y'all, pay attention. Go back a little bit.
It's not in your kid's life.
What was her response?
Well, she gave me many different reasons,
Many different reasons.
and I didn't buy it. The kids don't voluntarily say, I don't want to see my dad.
Boom. Her kids don't say, I don't want to see my dad.
So at that point, I said, it's not the father that don't want to see the kid, it's something else.
See that? It's not the father that doesn't want to see the kids. What is it?
She is refusing to have the father see the kid for whatever reason. So it kept bothering me to have the father see the kid else.
Check it out. Listen, y'all. My mentees. Those single mamas out there, the ones I had this conversation about, y'all, telling y'all about the hood mentality, telling y'all about the project mentality, telling y'all about how you are damaging your kids by not letting them get with their father because you have an issue with their father. Your child doesn't have an issue with their father. You have an issue with that child's father. That should have nothing to do with that kid. Those kids love their dad. They probably like their dad. They want to be with their dad. It's sad that kids can sit there and say, I know mommy and daddy are in 2 different homes and mommy and daddy don't really but that kid still look at their dad as being their hero, being their protector, being their authority. They still will want to be with their dad, despite of how you as a mother feel about those children's dad. You want them to feel and respond and act towards their father like you acting towards those kids' father. This is plain example. But again, this is a career professional woman with her own money, her own house, her own cars, all that. But look how she's still doing the kids. She is doing this to her kids, not to the father. She's wrecking the kids by displaying this type of behavior.
She is refusing to have the father see the kid for us. She is refusing to have the father see the kid for whatever reason. So she's refusing, don't want to.
No,
see
I
the
want y'all to
kid,
hear it again.
something else. She is refusing to have the father see the kid for whatever reason.
She's refusing to have the father see the kids.
So it kept bothering me.
It kept this, y'all. Don't you think that that's very honorable? Don't you think that that's very honorable that this black man with this black woman is trying, and he's with this woman and he's trying to help. He knows the importance of children being and seeing their own fathers. He's trying to encourage her and push her to have her kids go see their father. But what does she do because she got so much pride? I ain't about to sit there and beg no grown man to see the kids. But no, that ain't it. He busted her bubble. He busted her out. He said, no, you are refusing to allow them fathers to see their children. But all day long, I catch all type of hell from the black community because I'm a Uncle Tom. I'm tapping this for because this guy like him, we are pushing for these children to have both parents, despite how they feel. We are doing this for the betterment of your child. But all you try to do is deflect from that. You just doing that because you come up with the most ridiculous and dumb excuses. It's just amazing how y'all so-called intelligence is. You think that you are doing something to me, but you're hurting your kid. You could call me an Uncle Tom tap dancing coon, dance for the white man. Oh, you playing it? How like them people got you? You could call me all you want to, while at the same time you are still harming your seed. You see, I got mine. I'm away from that stuff, doing very well in my life, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and financially. I don't need no validation from anybody. But your child, You're because it's your pride. You want to try to call me names, and I'm up here trying to do this and men like him are trying to do this for the betterment of your child. But because you and whatever thing you and that man had going on, those children father had going on, because of how pissed off you had at him, you are going to let your child and your children suffer because of this dang on animosity you have with your children's father. That is the craziest thing in the world. But then somebody like that man or me come along and encourage you to try to push them to do it. I ain't about to sit there and beg. No, it's not about you. You are not begging. Who put that in your mind? You are encouraging. You are encouraging the father to try to see his children. And these men, and according to this video, these men are trying to see their children. But she, this independent, got my job, got my own money, I'm professional, I'm logical, I'm looking for love, is still being selfish. That's crazy. Straight selfish. She don't care about her kids.
Do you allow your children to see their father?
Absolutely have allowed that. I don't believe in cowering down in a corner. Oh, Lord, my kids don't have fathers. I can't go running after.
That's pride. She lying. That's pride.
Cowering down in a corner. Oh, Lord, my kids don't have fathers. I can't go running after a man, forcing him to be a dad. I don't even have anything legal in place saying you can't see your kids. Again, Dre just wanted to find an out.
Not true.
Let me ask this question.
No, let him speak.
Jeffrey, you chose Andre. Do you regret your choice?
The only regret I have is probably cutting off a lot of great, amazing men that knew about my kids' fathers not being there and said, I don't give a about that.
Right.
You are an amazing woman in my face right here, right now. And for me to allow you to be graced in my presence, even right now, sitting
Oh, I should be grateful. I should be grateful.
You better know it, as you should.
I should be grateful.
As you should.
Okay.
You know,
See, this is what gets me. What makes her think that she's some sort of prize? This dude don't got no kids. He got a good job. He got a career. He got all, but he is willing. What you not a prize? You are not a prize. You got 2 baby daddies. And you talking about graced in your presence. You got 2 baby daddies, 3 kids, and a man should be honored to be in your presence? Do you see what I'm saying? This is the mentality of them like this. She obviously has some mental issues, and she tries to use her, I forget what she claims she has in here, sickle cell or lupus, one or the other in here. But she up here talking about, I had other men that knew about my kids and the kids' father. No. See, this is the thing that a lot of people don't let this escape. Yeah, those other men knew about your kids and the father's not being in their lives, right? But this man who you got sitting next to you, he is encouraging you, and he's showing you and saying that your kids want to see their father, but you are refusing to allow the fathers to see them. She said, yeah, I don't have nothing legal in place. You don't have to have nothing legal in place, but if the fathers show up and they call you and say, I want to come see my kids, you have every right to say no. And if you show up, I'm calling the police for trust. Come on, man. We know the games they play. But look at the mindset. He needs to feel honored for being graced in their presence. You are a woman with 2 children, well, 3 children by 2 different men. And you some sort of prize, you some sort of trophy. You some sort of thing that a man should be honored to have. Chick, please. I'm just gonna keep it real. This is no hate. You are like the least of anything that a man should even be wanting to go after, period. Like, won't even look twice at you. I don't care how beautiful and pretty you are, how beautiful or pretty you think you are, what type of career, but you talking about a man who's willing to take you on and your kids and possibly dealing with your kids' fathers, but he's actually doing it in such a dang on honorable way where he's trying to formulate a relationship for your kids to be with their fathers and him knowing that he might have to deal with your baby daddies, but he should be honored to be in your presence. Yeah, you cuckoo. You done lost your mind. She crazy.
You know what? I don't feel grateful at all.
You shouldn't feel grateful.
All right, I wish y'all the best of luck as you continue your journeys. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to take a quick break.
Look at him.
When we return, we're talking to Crevea.
So that's the reason why I did this video, guys. I got a lot of stuff that I'm going to be pumping out today, reaction videos, and I'm also going to be doing a video discussing my opinion, my professional opinion when what went down with Jamie Foxx. But y'all, I know this was short and sweet. This is about almost a half an hour, so that's pretty decent. But this is what I'm talking about. This type of attitude, this type of characteristic that this woman is displaying right here is one of the major reasons why our community has digressed, because of that attitude. I can mess around. I cannot be married. I can have 3 different kids by 2 different baby daddies, and I'm ready for love. And any man should be grateful and should be honored. And it is a complete privilege. They should grovel. They should be enraptured in my presence. You chick, you a used car. You are used. You a used car that had you a used car that still got. I mean, you haven't even had no updates or nothing. You still got the same tires on there. The tires and wore down. They slipping. The tread is gone. You haven't had no tune up. You depreciated, chick. You depreciated. You are. I mean, it's already bad enough that you got 1 baby and a baby daddy. That's already like, dude, stay away from that. But you got 3 by 2 different men. Man, come on, y'all. And still to this day, nobody is getting with that. I think she had her chance with Andre. I think when Andre tried to be an honorable man, get the kids connected with their fathers and all that, I think that was very honorable of him, because, you know, black men already get the bad rap, as y'all seen on this show, that they don't want to be in the children's lives, et cetera, et cetera. But he was with her long enough to sit there and decipher and know they've had conversations. And he concluded and he said, you are refusing to allow the fathers to see them. I don't have nothing legal in place. That doesn't mean nothing. You still refusing to let those fathers come and see their children. And that right there was the straw that broke the camel's back with him. Wow, this woman. And then she's being selfish. She made it about her. I want a man that's gonna me. But a real man that's coming to take on a woman with kids. See what I'm saying? Men, we get concerned about the whole overall well-being of the family. He's now saying, if I'm going to be with you, not planning on marrying, my job is going to be to take care of the whole family. I have your kids as a concern to me. And I know how important it is for them to be with their father. I know I might be a stepfather, but I'm still saying I want those kids to be around their biological father. And you saying, no, you need to be focusing on me, not my kids and what I got going on between. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Andre, you dodged y'all know that big old bullet that's on Mario? Y'all know if y'all play Mario 1, 2, or 3, or I don't know which one it is on Super Nintendo. That big giant bullet with the mean face, like, yeah, he dodged that. He dodged the atomic bomb is what he dodged with that. Anyway, folks, appreciate y'all being in here and rocking it out with me. I am going to be putting up some other videos, so stay tuned. There's going to be reaction videos, and there's also going to be me doing my premiere again, discussing Jamie Foxx and what happened with him. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget, appreciate the ones that's already sent in the Cash App. Appreciate you guys for sending in the Cash App and wishing me well on my 22nd anniversary. Yes, woo, woo, woo. June 2nd, my wife and I celebrated 22 years of being married. And we probably going to do a little podcast just to talk about all that, you know, pretty much coming soon, whatever like that. So stay tuned for all that too. Me and my wife probably going to do, like I said, we're going to do a podcast talking about, you know, us being married for these 22 years and everything that, not everything, but a lot of stuff that entails, you know, the good, the bad, and all that. But we don't go into detail because, again, keeping a strong marriage consists a lot of you just not telling people your business. I'm just telling y'all for real, seriously. So again, stay tuned. Appreciate the Cash Apps that you guys sent in, wishing us well for our anniversary and all that good stuff. I will see you guys in a little bit. Don't forget to double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. All right. Appreciate you guys. You guys all know how I end all of my videos. All right. I'm Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.